Look, man, we can't play no games with the people right now. Everybody, we still reeling. And I know you didn't think this was gonna go over the radar. You know, listen, Bradley. Just who would have thought Tim Bradley was gonna come out in this magnitude and just let out a spew of just like where's this coming from? Tim Bradley guy, he just went off on Garcia. I don't know if he lost a fortune behind this. 'Cause he was talking like he just lost a bag. I like a lot of people did. But nonetheless, Ryan Garcia, he shocked the world. Nobody's seen this. Ryan Garcia is the man right now. He's on top of the world. So if you are jumping kind of in a hateful tone or not positive, it's not gonna be looked at great, and it's gonna be frowned upon. I brought my man Phonics in the house with me. Phonics, this was an epic spew of I don't know what. Give me your analysis on what just happened here with Bradley. And again, shout out to Ryan Garcia and Golden Boy Promotions. You already know.
Look, man, I'm with Timothy Bradley, man. Timothy Bradley has to be one of my favorite analysts in boxing since Andre Ward left. You know what I'm saying? He's a Hall of Famer, man. You know what I'm saying? Pound for pound fighter. So he's been in there before. He's been in the wars, man. And I think everything, a lot of stuff he said was true. And he feels like Ryan Garcia doesn't respect the sport and he doesn't take it serious. You know what I'm saying? So that's his problem with him. His problem with him. Saying Timothy Bradley Jr. is a serious dude, and especially about the sport that he loves. And when he sees people allegedly making a mockery of it, he had enough, man. He felt he needed to say something. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he didn't like any of Ryan Garcia's antics leading up to the fight. A lot of them to me was kind of, vulgar and questionable. You know what I'm saying? When you're saying stuff at a press conference where it could be children, whatever, and you're inviting another man to your private area, that's not cool. I don't care what you're going through. All the cursing, but then you claim you're a man of God. Which one is it? You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely with Timothy Bradley, man, and you know what I'm saying. He broke it down, man. You know what I'm saying. He told you, you know what I'm saying, why he ain't mess with you. And look, that's not the first fighter that Timothy Bradley has said that about. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of fighters he goes back and forth with. So you know that's nothing new.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you there. It's a crazy situation, but like I said, a lot of people, I guess, feel the way they feel because Ryan is one of the more polarizing figures in the sport of boxing. I think he won a lot of people over, and like I said, he just took out the dream. A lot of people are upset about it. They didn't see this coming. A lot of people didn't see it coming, especially in the fashion that it happened in. Who would have thought that Ryan, it's almost like they never, respected him. They never gave him, the respect as a boxer. They always put him as some sensation, but he's bigger than that. He's more than that. He let it be known he'd been boxing since I think he said like 8 years old or something like that. So this is his life, and Devin Haney he just met like I said an unfortunate end. And Brad, I don't know. And at the end of the day, what's the end goal for this for Bradley? Where he going with all of this?
Yeah, he's not going nowhere, man. He just wants to speak his piece, just like we all do on social media. We know if we say something, especially if you're a public figure like him, people are going to listen. People are going to repost it. People are going to talk about it, like you and I are talking about it. But I mean, but again, yeah, yeah, yeah. Right now he surprised everybody. But that's sports. There's always been upsets in sports. They always will be. There's always been upsets in boxing. It ain't the first, and it won't be the last. I mean, 1990. James Buster Douglas knocked out Mike Tyson in Tokyo, Japan. Nobody saw that coming. You know what I'm saying? Nobody thought this dude would ever be heavyweight champion. You know what I'm saying? And he's not even listed among the greats. You know what I'm saying? Riddick Bowe. I mean, yeah, we've seen upsets. But I mean, it's just that he feels like he's not respecting boxing when he has these antics. That was his problem with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, do what you do, but the drinking beer and before the weigh-in and this and that and the cursing and the different posts about all kind of stuff that we're not going to get into. It's just there's no reason, there's no need for that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, You know what I'm saying? Ryan, he's a product of his generation. Look, man, he's a social media star. You know what I'm saying? He's a product of his generation. And I think Tim Bradley just wants to keep boxing pure. I think that's what he's trying to do. He doesn't want it to be made a mockery of. You know what I'm saying? Boxing already struggles to get the fans and the ratings like UFC and all these other sports. So, he's just trying to, you know what I'm saying? I think that was just his point.
Yeah, I'm totally there with you. What do you think is going on with the sport of boxing? Do you really think it's a problem going on? And do you think it's any way that it could be changed? Because you got all of these other promotions that seem to be thriving. You have UFC, they giving the fights you want to see. Heck, even like you mentioned something the other day about the WWE. Heck, they giving the fights the fans they want to see. It seems to be boxing, is a runaround, but I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. So how does boxing stay pure? I mean, do you think that this is not good? Or is it turning into WWE when you have a guy rolling around with antics and coming to the podium like he's Stone Cold Steve Austin? What do you think?
Well, yes and no. Because yes, because you have a younger generation that now relies on social media, and hell, they can promote the fight themselves. However, though, there's a lot of young boxers coming up, man, and I think they're gonna rejuvenate the sport. Keyshawn Davis, Abdullah Mason, Jared Anderson, know what I'm saying, to name a few, and it's more up and comers, man. Kid Austin, Schofield. You know what I'm saying? Those boxers. I think that boxing's gonna be in a good place with people like them. I really like Kid Austin Schofield's swagger, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't real braggadocious, and he's like an old school boxer. He goes in the ring and it's all business. He knows what he's there for. You know what I'm saying? It's not all the talking and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And maybe he might get into that later. I hope not. But yeah, it'll be in a good place, man, because it's a lot of young up and coming fighters, man, and who are really devastating. You know what I'm saying? Who are really devastating and who really have potential. So, yeah, nah, I think boxing is gonna continue to grow, but the promoters have to make the fights the fans want to see. If they don't do it, then people are gonna lose interest, and you'll just get this one fight a year when everybody will show up, or these two fights a year when everybody will show up. And other than that, you won't see anybody showing up for these regular cards. It's just a fact.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. We're gonna keep you up to date. Make sure you hit the like button, and if you're new, most definitely hit the subscribe button. You already know it's Flight Sports TV. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with us, man. We're gonna be bringing more content your way. Peace and love.